Hey guys, so let's take a look at how we multiply decimals together. So here I've got the problem 4.2 times 0.82. And when I multiply this, to start off with, I'm just going to multiply the numbers together and kind of ignore where the decimals are to start out with. For multiplication, I don't need to line up my decimals. It's not important that I line them up. What's important is for me to pay attention to how many digits fall behind a decimal. So how many digits are less than a whole number, basically. So that's not going to matter for me for a little bit. So to start out with here, I'm just going to multiply my numbers together as if it was 42 and 82. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Now I know here I'm moving over, so I need a placeholder right here. I like to use an X. I know a lot of people use a 0. Either way is fine. So 8 times 2 is 16. So remember, when we get into numbers like that, it's important to pay attention to where those numbers need to go. So the 6 would come down here. And the 1 goes up here. Now this tells me that 1, I'm going to add 1 to whatever I get when I do 8 times 4. So 8 times 4 is 32. Plus 1 is 33. And since there's no other numbers, I'm just going to write both of them down. And now I would go in and add the numbers together. So 4, this is like adding nothing. So 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 6 is 14. So I put down the 4 and I carry the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. And then nothing plus 3 is 3. So right now, I have just a really big long number, and I need to figure out where does my decimal go in this, because since I have decimals up here, I know I'm probably going to have a decimal in my answer. So as I look at this, I want to count up in my original problem the number of digits that come after a decimal, or that are to the right of the decimal place. So from 4.2, I've got the 0.2, so there's 1. Then 0.82, both of these are afterwards. So I've got 1, 2, 3 digits after the decimal in the original problem, which means I need 1, 2, 3 digits after the decimal in my answer. And my decimal place would go right there. So 4.2 times 0.82 is 3.444.